Hello, welcome to my tutorial on how to set up a capture card using Pinnacle Studio 11 and Sony Vegas Pro 8. Okay, so first off, we're going to go to Setup, Capture Source, and once your capture card's plugged in, it should come up with the option here, Dazzle DVC 100, and then what you've got to make sure you do is choose from TV standards NTSC, because PAL and CCAM are different options depending on where you live, but because we live in the UK it's NTSC, and you can use the aspect ratio 16.9 for the new widescreen on YouTube, but I just still use 4.3 because I think it looks the best. If we go to capture format, you're going to choose MPEG. Some people like to use AVI, but I just feel that it takes up a lot too much space on your computer because the file sizes are too big. I use the high quality mode on that. You don't really need to change any settings, although you can't anyway. Down here, make sure it's NTSC progressive widescreen. That's in project preferences, and then there's not a lot else you need to change on that. So if you click OK. Okay, right, usually, I'm not sure why, but recently mine's just started working in colour. But normally what you'd have to do is start capture, choose where you want to save your file, and then once you've started your capture, you would open up AMCAP, and it would start working in colour, but recently mine's just worked in colour anyway. So what you would do in AMCAP previously to make sure that worked would be to go into options, video capture filter, and choose from the video standard NTSC _M, and then that would work for AMCAP, but I don't need to use AMCAP for the moment. So yeah, settings, remember the settings, start capture, choose where you want to save it. I'll just use the desktop for the minute. And there we go, I'm capturing. I tend to use these options because they're just the best and they come out the best. It might be a bit laggy on the preview, but okay, so once you've made your video, you're gonna open up Sony Vegas Pro 8. You're gonna go to the Explorer, which is in the little tabs down here where it's got Project Media, Media Manager, Transitions, etc. Choose Explorer. If you're gonna need, you might have to refresh it just to get your video back up. And then you're gonna see the video that you just made, and you're gonna drag it down into the timeline. And there we go, at the moment that's our video. Obviously, preview I've just made really bad quality because I don't want it to lag, to be honest. Okay, so what you're going to do, just to make sure you get it, highlight the bit that you want, make sure that little bar up there will make sure that you have that, and then you need to go to File, Properties, and you're going to choose all these properties. If you go down to Custom and then enter these properties, I've made one. There you go. So width is 1100, height 720, field order none, progressive scan, pixel aspect ratio 1.21, output rotation 0. Sorry about this, just got MSN. Frame rate 23.976 IVTC film. Pixel format 8-bit. Full resolution rendering quality best. Motion blur type Gaussian, and whatever that says, can't be bothered. None. And that should be all for now. And what you can do, you can just rename it up the top here for YouTube or best quality for YouTube. Okay, so now you've got it all set up, you want to go to render as, and then what I've done, I've got a template down here that I've named YouTube, and what you would do is you go to custom and then you just edit. So you go to custom there, video rendering quality best, obviously, because you want the best video, audio CBR, and then video, and that's really important that you listen to this, because okay, so the mode is CBR, format Windows Media Video 9, and image size DVD quality 640 by 480, pixel aspect ratio 1.000 square, frame rate 30.000 seconds per keyframe 5, and then sometimes the default on this is 90, but make the video smoothness 100. Change the bit rate. If anything else is highlighted, make sure it's just internet LAN highlighted, and change it to 1M. And then that's all for that. Name it what you want. I'll just call it video 1, and we'll save that to the desktop. And then that will start running, and it should be really good quality on YouTube. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe. I know it's a short tutorial, there should be more to come.